All right, so I have to say, my personal philosophy, I pretty much inherited from my parents. Very slightly right wing, I guess moderate individuals. Always believe in freedom. Freedom to move, the freedom to open up a business, the freedom to do whatever you want in your personal life, as long as it doesn't affect, another individual. Growing up and living in Massachusetts, if you didn't go to a Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, or a Hillary Clinton, political rally or supported them, you're pretty much, the minority or saying, and you're pretty much saying here. People think, you hate individual rights, you want to, let banks control everything or big business. They always throw around big business. I'm always a fan of, my personal belief is, you should have the freedom to do whatever you want. Freedom to open up a business, freedom to move, freedom to marry whoever you want. That's my personal philosophy. I first, discovered this back, I would say 2012. Me and my stepdad got very excited about this candidate, Ron Paul. Talking about auditing the Fed. He was the only one that's pretty much talking about the national debt. And I think that's a serious issue. You don't have any candidates. Look at the last, election cycle. You pretty much only had, Gary Johnson talking about the national debt, which is, I think, ridiculous. A few Republicans, but they're the minority. I just believe, we need to, we shouldn't be, the government shouldn't be able to keep writing checks even though they're in the negative by trillions. I can't write a check, if I'm in the debt or have huge amounts of, can't afford it. You can't allow, the government to keep writing checks or handing out money when it's no funds to get that done. I think we need to do to, make liberty win again. I would definitely say now the climate's right for it. Just look recently with the Paris climate accords, Donald Trump backing out. A lot of states like California and New York, most recently my state of Massachusetts, came out and said, hey, we're going to use our state rights to join in on this agreement. And I think it's pretty awesome. More state rights equals more freedom in my mind. We need to weaken the federal government. We need state rights respected equals to more freedom. My history with the liberty movement, I would say, I've done, the classic, campus free speech, going around getting signatures or, just talking about freedom, to fellow individuals on colleges. But I'd say my most proudest moment was, back in the 2016 elections in Massachusetts, we had a ballot question 2. It's about lifting the cap on charter schools, allow for more charter schools to be started and kept funded in Massachusetts. Charter schools aren't perfect. They're the farthest thing from perfect. But even further from being perfect is our public schools. Going to cities and towns, hearing about, how our public school has failed and people just wanting more choices in education. And I think, charter schools is a step towards more school vouchers, step towards, ultimately sending your kid wherever you want them to go to school. Or even now increasing homeschooling rates. Everyone should be able to decide about their education, where they want to get it done. And then for YAL Con, I believe, YAL Con will provide me with the tools, make me a better communicator, make me a better organizer, and just the network with other liberty-minded, freedom-loving individuals, being able to talk to, the top 500 around the country and making networks and just expanding my reach and figuring out how to, advance the cause of liberty more, in Massachusetts, in the Northeast, and ultimately throughout the whole United States. I think it'll help me a lot, pretty much networking, getting all that done. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys for listening and watching.